Was that 48173?
Yes.
And a phone number, ma'am?
248-636-0169.
0169?
Yes.
All right, and let's have an email address if you use one.
KlusnerNicole@gmail.com.
All right, my probation department's going to reach out to you. They'll schedule a pre-sentence investigation and interview by Zoom.
Okay.
Probably won't happen before the 2nd. So just when you get them on the phone, just let them know that you've got 60 days in jail to do for the circuit court.
Okay.
Mr. Duncan, bond will be continued. Anything else?
No, Judge. Thank you. Have a good afternoon.
You as well. Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Judge, next is Glenn Sonhaver, and it's Mr. Jadala's case.
Mr. Jadala, your appearance, please.
Respectfully, Your Honor, Samuel Jadala, P62186, subpoenaing on behalf of Mr. Sonhaver, who currently joins us on Zoom with no objection. Your Honor, today's the date and time set for a final pretrial, and after speaking with the prosecutor, my client would like to avail himself to the plea where he'll be pleading guilty to 1 count of disorderly conduct, Your Honor.
And both the civil infraction and original misdemeanor will be dismissed, I assume?
That is correct, Your Honor.
Sir, do you understand the possible penalty for the charge of disorderly conduct?
Yes, I do, sir.
And you've gone over your rights with counsel, I assume?
Yes, sir.
You understand those rights and options?
Yes, I do.
Sir, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily to disorderly person charge?
Yes, I am.
Thank you. And Mr. Jadala, would you do the voir dire, please, to give me a factual basis?
Would you give me a date and time, Judge?
I absolutely will give you a date. February 21, 2020.
And the city of, Judge?
Van Buren.
Mr. Sonhaver, on February 21st, 2020, you were in the city of Van Buren, is that correct?
Yes.
And you were brought to the attention to the police because you caused a scene at a gas station in the city of Van Buren, is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
And you, nothing further, Judge.
Are you satisfied?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm satisfied.
So am I. I'll accept the plea to the added charge, dismiss the original charge. Mr. Sonhaver, I've got your address on Raymond Avenue. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
313-409-6633?
Yes.
All right. Gentlemen, anything I should consider before I sentence on the disorderly person charge?
Your Honor, that Mr. Sonhaver has been completely law-abiding citizen since these charges, Your Honor. He's come to every court date. Your Honor, he understands he'd like to put this matter behind him and move forward. And I would like to thank the city attorney for making this offer, Your Honor. And this is a matter now we could take off the jury trial readiness list.
Okay. Mr. Sonhaver, anything you want to add to that?
No, sir.
Okay. Sir, fines and costs total $500. I can give you a monthly payment plan or just tell you to pay it all within 5 or 30 days, whatever works for you.
Monthly would be great, Your Honor. I live on a fixed income. I have Social Security disability.
No problem at all. Tell me how much per month and when you can start.
I could probably do $100 a month. And I could start
First one
probably
will be paid
September
when?
the month of September.
All right, the
The end of
first Friday of
September.
September is the 3rd. How about we say the 10th? On or before the 10th, you get started?
September, yes.
All right. Anything else on that one, Mr. Jadala?
Thank you, Your Honor. You and your staff have a wonderful day. Everybody have a good day.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thanks, Hammer.
Hello,
All
Angela.
right. Next is Seals, Raymond Seals. Angela, it looks like Pamela Seals is in the waiting room also. Do you need to speak to her?
She's not.
Is she a victim?
No. I don't know if she's just here with Mr. Seals, but I don't need to speak with her.
Maybe I should.
You're muted, Mr. Seals.
Can we go back in the break room?
Yes,
mother?
sir. We're going to do that.
Can you pull my mother in too?
Yeah, is she with you?
She joined the Zoom.
Yep, I'll
All
put
right.
all three of you in.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you, Heather.
You're welcome. All right, so next, Judge, we can bring in Crystal Ross with Mr. Murray.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Mr. Murray. How have you been?
Perfect. How about you?
Good, good. Better than I deserve, that's for sure. Looks like your client's connecting now. Or trying to.
Trying to.
While she's doing that, Jim, her address on Harmony Lane still a good one, do you know?
To the best of my knowledge, yes.
All right, we'll confirm it with her. What number are you using for it? You got a cell number, 754 number?
I believe so.
Okay. Looks like she's having trouble. You want me to pass on this one, see if you can get a hold of her, help her out? Or if nothing else, put her on your speakerphone.
Yes, Your Honor, we can pass it.
Okay.
All right, the
We're
next
gonna put
one's
her back in the waiting room. Go ahead.
Adrian Logan. She does not have attorney.
Gotcha. And Miss Manarino, have you spoken to Miss Logan?
I have not.
Okay.
There was a pre-trial almost a year ago, but that was the last contact I had with
Okay.
him.
Thank you. Mr. Logan, good afternoon. You're muted.
Hello.
There you go. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
All right, Mr. Logan, today's the date and time set for a pre-trial. We've got 3 misdemeanor charges from March 23, 2020. Larceny from a motor vehicle, interfere with police, and contributing to delinquency of a minor. Each one punishable by up to 93 days in jail. Each one possibly up to $500 fines plus court costs. You understand all that, sir?
Okay, yes.
All right. I know in the past you have not had an attorney. Would you like to speak to a court-appointed attorney today, or would you like to have a conversation without the attorney with the prosecutor to see where we're at?
Can I talk to the prosecutor, see where we're at?
Okay. You want to do that in a breakout, or you want to just tell him what offer might be on the table, Ms. Manarino?
I can tell him what the offer is. If he pleads to the larceny and the interference, would ask the court take those both under how old is he? I guess under HIDA for 6 months, and we dismiss the other 2 charges.
All right. Oh, I forgot. I missed one. Tobacco possession by minor. All right. So, sir, if you plead to larceny and interfere with police, prosecutors asked me to take those under a delayed sentence program called HIDA, Holmes Youthful Trainee Act. Was there a time frame on those, counsel?
6 months.
6 months. So that means for 6 months, you stay out of trouble, no new criminal charges, do whatever I tell you to do. As long as you get through the 6 months with no problems, both of those charges would then be dismissed. They would not stay on your record as permanent criminal convictions. And the delinquency of minor and tobacco possession will be dismissed at a successful plea on the first 2. Do you understand the offer, sir?
Yes, I do.
All right. Do you have enough information to make a decision, or would you like to talk to a court-appointed attorney about that?
Can I talk to a court-appointed attorney?
Absolutely. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Batar.
Okay, thank you.
Working on it now.
And Mr. Murray, it looks like we've got Miss Ross. Miss Ross, can you hear me? Maybe not. We got video. Looks like no audio. Miss Ross, can you hear me? Wave your hand if you can hear me. Nothing.
I've chatted
I'm gonna
her.
call that. I'm gonna call that phone number, Mr. Murray, see if she can get on that way.
Okay.
Yes, Miss Ross.
Yes.
Wonderful. This is the 34th District Court calling. Mr. Murray, can you hear Miss Ross?
I certainly can. Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, your appearance for her.
James W. Murray, P48047, representing Crystal Ross.
Thank you. Final pretrial date today for a December 8, 2019 misdemeanor charge of operating while intoxicated. You've had a chance to talk to Madam Prosecutor?
I have. Unfortunately, we don't have a resolution, although I've tried. We both tried.
Okay. All right. So we're going to set this one for a jury trial. We're looking at October 4th or October 28th.
I'd say October 28th.
Yeah, October 28th is good for me, George.
Thank you both. All right. Just so we're all clear, I'm going to put it on the record. I will not be taking any reduced pleas after today. So it'll either be a jury trial, let the jury decide, or it'll be a straight up plea to open operating while intoxicated. Are we clear?
I do understand that. I am slightly surprised to hear that. I probably should.
I've got 80, but hold on, no, Mr. Murray. I've got 80 jury trials backlog in this court, so we can't afford to waste dates.
I totally understand, but I would like to talk to Ms. Ross about that because that's something we haven't discussed.
Oh, that's fine. You want me to throw you back in a breakout for a minute?
Yeah, one more time, please.
Sure,
Right, working
no
on it
problem at
now.
all.
Thank you.
That's what the final pretrial dates are all about. So we'll shuffle all kinds of time for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And Mr. Bowditch, are you ready on the seals matter, sir?
In that shuffle, Your Honor, could I speak with Miss Manarino again?
Yes.
Yep, 1 second. Okay,
And Heather, I need more time with Mr. Logan.
okay.
Heather, while you're shuffling breakout rooms, I'm going to find out who the Galaxy is.
Okay. Where's Logan? What was the name, Dan, that you needed? Adrian.
Adrian.
Yep, got it.
Galaxy A12, are you connected? Galaxy A12, you are muted.
Okay, is that better?
Much better. What is your name, ma'am?
Janet Caldwell?
Thank you. I am going to relabel you and put you back in the breakout room until we're ready for you.
Taken care of.
Thank you. Let's bring Mr. Greenblatt in while we're waiting for some other work.
All right.
He's one of the parental responsibilities.
Correct.
Good afternoon, Mr. Greenblatt.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
We do not, do you have your client with you by chance?
He's supposed to sign in here in a minute.
Okay, he's not in yet, but I saw you in the waiting room and I had a break in the action, so I thought I'd bring you in and let you know what's going on. Have you dealt with one of these cases in our court before?
I have not dealt with one of these in your court before, but I'm familiar with the plea and supervision options that are available. and I've discussed those with my client.
All right, so we'll let you hang out until we get your client then.
Very good. I might be worthwhile to put me in the breakout room with Miss Manarino at some point. We
Sure.
have been exchanging emails.
We can do that. She's currently in a breakout room, but when she's free, we'll stick you in.
Very good. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Mr. Bitar, are you ready?
I am ready, Your Honor.
All right, your appearance from Mr. Logan, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Daniel Bitar on behalf of Mr. Logan.
All right, and where are we going?
Judge, at this point, Mr. Logan denies the allegations. As you are aware, he was not represented by counsel in the past. I need to get a copy of the discovery, the police reports, before I can properly advise him. So I know this is a final pretrial, but we would need another pretrial.
I've got no problem doing that now that you're going to represent him. Ms. Manarino, can you provide that to Mr. Bitar?
Yeah, I'll get him in order this afternoon, Judge.
All right, Judge, I'm working on a new date for just a regular pretrial. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so stand by, Mr. Logan. We're going to get you a new date.
Okay, thank you, Judge.
We can do September 16th, but it's going to be, it switches over to Judge Martin for a regular pretrial.
Everybody available on September 16th?
Oh, yeah, that would just be on my regular docket, Heather.
Yep, that's your regular docket, Angela.
Yeah, that's fine.
At 9:40, Dan?
That's fine.
All right.
All right, I think Mr. Logan's on a personal bond on a late file, so we'll just continue that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All
And
right,
Mr. Logan, I will.
Can you repeat that for me, sir?
Mr. Logan, I will contact you once I get a copy of the discovery. We'll talk before that next court date, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day, gentlemen.
Yep, you too.
Heather, remind me to talk to Judge Martin about that.
All right.
You know, for 20 years, I've written 9 a.m. for court date times, so it's real hard to do 9:10, 9:15, 9:30. Those zeros just want to fall right after that 9 o'clock.
So Mr. Bowditch and Mr. Seals is next.
So we're ready, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, your appearance.
Your Honor, for the record, Jeffrey Bowditch, 45367, appearing on behalf of and with Mr. Seals, who is present by Zoom.
And what do we got?
Your Honor, I apologize for any delays this may cause, but we initially got, Ms. Manarino and I both initially got some new information today that's going to require some discovery to be exchanged. I'm requesting another pretrial if at all possible.
Reluctantly, I'll give you September 16th at 9:40.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mrs. Seals?
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
September 16th, we need to accomplish that.
Okay.
right.
Yes, I heard, I'm aware. So we'll do that. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you,
I
ma'am.
appreciate it, and thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
You're welcome, ma'am. Enjoy your day.
Thank you. You too.
Mr. Seals,
Thank you,
have a nice
Judge.
day.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Angela.
Thanks, Jeff.
I'll be in touch.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right, I'm bringing in Mr. Maldonado. That is Mr. Greenblatt's client. Where did Mr. Greenblatt go? He wanted to talk
I
to
don't know,
Angela.
but he wanted a breakout. It's
Yeah.
one of
He was here a
our
minute ago.
one of our parental responsibilities, Angela.
Yeah, I know. We've been emailing back and forth.
Yeah, and now we don't have him. Judge, I put him back in the waiting room. We're gonna take Janet or Tiara Clausel. She was here for a parental response.
I'm sorry, what was the last name?
Clausel,
Oh,
C-L.
Clausel, got it. Yep, got it. Angela, is this a standard 6-month delayed? What are you looking at?
9 months gets us, I think, till the end of the school
9?
year. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense. Yep. Looks like she's trying to connect.
Mr. Greenblatt appeared in the waiting room. He's back.
All right, why don't you bring him in so we can put him in a breakout room with Miss Manarino, and I'll talk to Miss Clausel.
All right. Ms. Clausel is connected.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Hello.
Ms. Clausel, I've got a file from September 14, 2020. The charge is contributing to
Recording in progress.
Carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. You understand your rights?
Yes.
Okay. On this case, the prosecutors made an offer. This charge was because you either had a child or more than one child that was not going to school on a regular basis in the Belleville Van Buren schools. The prosecutor's offer is if you plead guilty, we'll do a 9-month delayed sentence. During that 9 months, you don't commit any new crimes and we don't have any more attendance problems with your child or children. At that point, it's dismissed. That opens it up. So if you're having any issues, you need some help, we've got some resources here at the court through our probation department that might be able to help you get the kids in school and get smart so they can take care of you when you're in your old dotage. Do you understand all that? Do you still understand the offer? All right.
Yeah.
Are you prepared to go forward today, ma'am, without an attorney, or would you like to speak to Mr. Bitar, who is our court-appointed attorney today?
I'll just go forward.
Okay. Did I give you enough information to make a decision, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and your decision would be?
I would take the offer. Can I say one
Okay.
thing?
You're going to have to say more than one thing. So let me do it my way. Tell me what was going on. We're talking about one kid or more than one?
I have 4 children, and yes, they were having attendance problems because I'm disabled. I'm in a wheelchair. I had spoke to people on different days telling them that I needed help getting my children to school. And pretty much what happened was my son was about to be expelled. I didn't have school for him to go to. He had started to go to ACE, but he was afraid to walk to school. And my other children, if I could not find someone to take them to the bus stop, I did not let them go to school because we lived in a bad neighborhood. I could not get them out to school my own because I'm in a wheelchair. I didn't have a wheelchair ramp. And I explained this to every school. Like, I didn't trust being in Ypsilanti in West Willow. And that was the problem.
I'm sorry, let me stop you. I'm having trouble understanding you. You said you didn't trust, and then I didn't hear what you said.
I said I did not trust my children leaving out that early, you know, to go.
How old are your kids, ma'am?
Well, now my children are 11, 13, 15, and 17. The problem was my girl.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
At this time, my girls, they were going to, one was going to Owen and one was going to Rawsonville Elementary. And the problem was the bus stops were too far for them to be walking in that neighborhood. We are from Ann Arbor, but we had moved to Ypsilanti in a bad neighborhood. And I didn't trust that, and I could not.
Hold on, I missed that. You said you were from Ann Arbor, but you moved where? I'm sorry.
We moved to West Willow, which is a bad neighborhood. And I didn't trust my children leaving out that early in that neighborhood with an adult. and the bus stops were far. I'm in a wheelchair, so I couldn't get them there. I asked the school, could they have a bus stop closer to my home, or could they pick my children up from my home? And they never did nothing about it.
What schools, are your kids in the same schools this fall? Well, next week, probably?
I just put them back into the same schools because I didn't know what schools to put them in. I have recently moved again. I moved on to Washtenaw, and I didn't know what other schools to put them in. So they're still in Belleville, and I have no way for them to get there. So I put them online. And
Okay, so
yeah.
all four kids are scheduled for online school
Yes.
in the Belleville Van Buren district.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So from what you've told me, it provides me a factual basis to accept a plea from you. So I'll put you on that delayed sentence for 9 months. Here's what you need to do. Get something to write with. I'm going to give you a name and a phone number.
Okay. I need a piece of paper. Okay, I have it, sir.
All right. Christine Oswald. OSWALD. Her phone number 734-941-4463, extension 260.
4463.
Extension 260. 260.
Okay.
All right. If you're having any problems with the kids making it to school when they're supposed to be there, then reach out to Miss Oswald and see if she can help you with some resources. She's in our probation department. If there comes a time when the schools notify us that one or more of those 4 children are not going to school on a regular basis, we're going to set up a court date so you and I talk again. You want Miss Oswald to be right there with you saying, Judge, Mom's been doing everything I suggest. We're having trouble getting the kids there, but she's doing everything I suggest. She's taking advantage of everything I can provide to her. She becomes your advocate at that point. Understood?
Okay. That sounds
All right.
great.
So if you're having problems, reach out to her.
I really appreciate it because I wish people would have listened to me back then. Because I really was trying to get my children.
I don't have to tell you, it was a crazy year for everybody. So hopefully it's better this year. Any questions?
No, sir.
Good luck, ma'am.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
May I ask what happened with that one, Judge?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand what you said.
Oh, what did you do with that case? I missed it. I was in the
9
breakout.
month delayed sentence.
Okay,
9 months.
perfect. Thank you.
Yep. And Mr. Murray, are you ready with Ms. Ross's file?
We are, Your Honor.
All right. It looks like she still can't connect, so I'm going to take a second and call her on the phone.
Okay.
Ms. Ross. Yes, sir. All right, I can hear you. Mr. Murray, can you hear her?
I certainly can, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, wonderful. All right, what are we going to do?
We're going to set this case for trial, Your Honor. I have had an extended time to discuss this with Ms. Ross. I've explained the difference in the plea offer that was made today, as well as what the charge would go to trial on, or you would accept a plea on the more severe offense. I've explained that in detail, including the differences in penalty. Knowing all that, Ms. Ross, like a jury trial date.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Ross, you understand the charge that was offered versus the charge on your file? And from this date forward, it's either going to be the jury decides or you plead as charged on December 8th. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So we've got the date, October 28th, 9 a.m.
Yes, Your Honor. You did say December 8th a second ago. Maybe that was a mistake.
If I said December, I definitely misspoke.
Okay,
Yep. October 28th.
got it.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And let's see, Mr. Greenblatt. There's your client. We'll bring him in now.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. Good
Heather,
afternoon, Mr. Maldonado.
Yes, Angela.
is there a Laura Maher in the waiting room?
No.
Laura Kanosian.
That could be her. It's the assistant principal at McBride. She just
I'll bring her
emailed me in the waiting room, so maybe that's her.
Bringing her in. Mr. Maldonado, can you hear me? All right, we
connected.
had her and we lost her.
Oh, where
Angela.
did she?
All right. See me?
All right, Mr. Greenblatt, your appearance for Mr. Maldonado, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Dean Greenblatt appearing on behalf of Tony Maldonado, who is present on the Zoom hearing, P54139.
Thank you. And you've had a chance to talk to Ms. Manarino. Do you need a chance to talk to Mr. Maldonado?
No, I have, Your Honor, in the interim, and we are prepared to proceed. It's my understanding that we've reached an agreement where the case would be dismissed.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, I'm assuming that's okay with you, Mr. Maldonado?
Absolutely, sir.
All right, have a great afternoon, gentlemen.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Next one is Janet Caldwell.
I'm sorry, you cut out Janet.
Janet Caldwell.
All right, now I've got a Laura Maher in the waiting room. Is that who you're looking for?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. I was just emailing her back.
Can you hear me?
If you are Miss Caldwell, yes.
Okay, yes, that is I.
All right, Ms. Caldwell, I've got a file from September 16, 2020, contributing to delinquency of a minor. This is a misdemeanor charge that carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand the charge, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. This charge was written, I assume, because you have a child or more than one child in the Belleville Van Buren schools that was missing some school days, correct?
Yes.
All right. What's that child's name? Or is one, more than one kid or one?
Is one, Elijah Caldwell.
Elijah. Love that name. And how old is Elijah?
He is 9.
Okay. So the prosecutor has made an offer on this file. If you plead guilty to this charge, we take it under a 9-month delayed sentence. What that means is, as long as you do what you're supposed to do, stay out of trouble, no crime waves, and Elijah is making it to school every day, then at the end of 9 months, it would be dismissed. It would not stay on your record as a permanent criminal conviction. Do you understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Are you prepared to go forward today without an attorney, or would you like to speak to Mr. Bitar, who's joining us? He is our court-appointed attorney this afternoon.
I can go forward without an attorney.
Did I give you enough information to make a decision, ma'am?
Yes.
What would you like to do?
I guess I will plead guilty. Can I explain though?
I would love you to explain what was going on.
So I was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer last year.
Sorry to hear that. How are you feeling?
It was right when school was about to start. So I was having cancer treatments, and some days I didn't feel well, and I would trust him to log in and, do school. And I didn't know he wasn't doing it. Then the other times I would send him to his dad's for a week or two, and his dad told me that he was logging him in and he wasn't. So it wasn't all because of me. The cancer had a lot to do with it. The COVID just hit at a really bad time.
How
where the
are you
kids
doing
had-
now?
Pardon me?
How are you doing? Health-wise,
I'm
how are you
doing
feeling?
good. I'm feeling good. I'm doing a lot better now. The treatments are working. I still have another year to go though of the treatments.
Okay, okay. Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, so this program is custom made for a situation like this, I believe. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell you, got something to write with?
Yes. Let me grab
All
it.
right. Grab it. I'm gonna give you a name and a phone number.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Christina Oswald. 734-941-4463, extension 260.
Okay.
If for
Oswald.
whatever reason, Oswald, Oswald.
Okay.
If for any reason Elijah's not making it to school every Monday through Friday, he's supposed to be there, you reach out to Miss Oswald, let her know what's going on, and see if she doesn't have some resources she can put you in touch with.
Okay, great.
All right, so we've all got the same goal, right? We want Elijah to get as smart as he can so he can make big money and take you on trips all over the world when you get old.
That's right.
Okay? All right, do you have any questions?
No, I don't.
All right, good luck with your treatments.
Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Ms. Kanosian, are you any relationship to John Kanosian from Romulus?
I am. That was my grandpa's brother. Yeah,
What a
Mark and
neat-
Ruth are my,
neat
you know, my
guy.
parents, Mark and Ruth. Yeah, small
Okay,
world,
yeah.
huh?
John was such a cool guy.
He was.
Yeah, I was actually shocked, because I spent a fair amount of time with him, and he used to tell me all the funny stories about World War II. And I remember at the funeral home, your dad said, "Have you seen Uncle John's medal?" I said, "Medal? What, do you get a medal for being a comedian?" That's what I was thinking. He was a straight up flipping war hero.
Yeah. There's a book
I mean,
about
amazing.
him now. So
Is it
Yeah.
really?
pretty cool guy.
Yeah. All right, so you got to give me some information on that book.
I will.
Yeah, I matter of fact, I just cleaned my desk out for the first time in 20 years because I moved and I found I had like 3 or 4 of those little round stickers they were handing out at the funeral home. Remember those? Be nice to people. Yeah,
Aw,
really a neat guy.
yeah, he was.
All right, so what are we doing, Heather?
I'm gonna bring Cressy in. I don't know. I don't have anybody even close to that name on the docket to see who
Okay.
that is.
That might be Sucrete Stone.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We'll bring Mr. Kaplan in too, just so we can not ignore him anymore.
Hi, I'm Cressy. What is your name, please? On Cressy's iPhone, what is your name? Ma'am, you're walking outside. What is your name?
Obviously, she's not hearing us. Hey, Josh.
Good afternoon, Your Honor.
Hello,
Hi, what is your name, please?
Sucrete Stone.
Okay.
Good afternoon, Miss Stone.
Good afternoon, Judge Oakley.
All right, we've got 3 files from September of 2020 for contributing to delinquency of a minor. Each one of those files carries a possible penalty of up to 93 days in jail, each one up to $500 fines plus court costs. Ms. Manarino, is there an offer for the lady to consider?
Yes, Your Honor. If Ms. Stone pleads guilty to one of the charges, we would dismiss the other 2 and ask the court to take that one under 771 for 9 months.
Thank you. Ms. Stone, what that means is if you plead guilty to one charge, we keep that file open for 9 months. You have to do certain things so that that file will also be dismissed at the end of 9 months, like the other two are dismissed at the beginning of 9 months. Those things are stay out of trouble and make sure that, how many kids you got in the Van Buren Belleville schools?
I got 3. My mom died in September from COVID, and I'm the oldest, and I had to plan her funeral and everything, so they didn't make it to school.
Okay, sorry about your loss, ma'am. So what the way this deal would work is for the next 9 months, your 3 kids are in school when they're supposed to be. As long as that happens, then this case will be dismissed. It won't stay on your record as a permanent conviction. If you're having any problems, I'm going to give you a name and a phone number so you can reach out to us to help you out. So hopefully, if there's a problem, we can fix it before it becomes a long absence from school. Understood?
Okay. Yes, it won't happen. Like I said, that was unexpected for us.
Okay. Okay. All right. Are you prepared to go forward without an attorney today, or would you like to speak to Mr. Bitar, who is our court-appointed attorney?
No, I mean, it sounds fair. I just don't want it on my record. So,
okay. This will keep these 3 charges. 2 will be dismissed right now if we do this, and the last one will be dismissed at the end of 9 months if there's no problems. Understood?
Okay, so it won't go on my record.
It'll be listed as a conviction, and after 9 months, it will show as it was dismissed.
Okay, what would it be listed?
So after 9 months, if somebody asks you on a job app, do you have any convictions, you can honestly say no.
Okay.
Understood?
Understood.
Okay. And you want to take the deal from the prosecutor, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. From what you told me, that provides me a factual basis. I can accept your plea, and I will do so. I'm dismissing 2 charges. Just for your records, Angela, I'm taking the plea on 0040 and dismissing the other 2 cases.
Okay, thanks, Josh.
All right, are you ready for a name and a phone number, ma'am?
Yeah, I gotta. I'm pulling over.
Okay. Ms. Stone, are you ready?
Okay, what's the number?
734-941 4463.
Okay.
Extension 260.
Okay.
The name is Christine Oswald.
Christine.
Any attendance problems with the kids, reach out to Christine.
Oswald. Okay. Is it OSWELL? No, is it
OSWALD.
ALE? Okay, I got it.
All right, good luck, ma'am, and sorry about your mother.
Okay, thank you.
Denise iPhone, I'm gonna guess is Denise Stevens.
Looks
Oh,
like
wait a minute.
this is Denise Stevens.
Right, there's a Denise
Bring her in
Stevens
anyhow.
and, okay.
Yeah, let's find out who the phone is.
I'm gonna
if we
see
can
who
connect.
Green is also, because we don't have a Green on the docket.
Okay,
Oh, lost that one.
just lost her.
All right, I'll bring in the real Denise Stevens. Andrea, I think, is Andrea Waters at 2 o'clock, and that's Josh's.
Yes.
Thank you. Ms. Waters, we're not quite ready for you. We just want to make sure who Andrea's phone was.
Okay.
Denise Stevens, are you there? Green, who are you? Okay, lost Green. Denise Stevens, still not connected.
Did we lose Green?
Yep.
Okay.
Asked her who she was and she left.
Okay.
Must be my personality. All right, Miss Water, I guess we'll talk to you. You're early, but that's okay. I've got a file here, Miss Waters, from June 12, 2017. Parental responsibility carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that? You are muted, Miss Water. You're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Perfect. Do you understand the
Okay.
charge?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Kaplan is the prosecutor for the city of Romulus. Mr. Kaplan, is there an offer?
Your Honor, just for clarification purposes, how old is the child in question? This is a attendance issue case. How old
My
is the child now, Ms. Water?
She's 18.
All right, Your Honor, the people are going to make a motion to dismiss on this case.
Thank you. Ma'am, any objection if I dismiss the file?
No.
Have a nice day.
You too. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Stevens, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. How you doing?
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir.
I have a file in front of me.
Yes.
September 24, 2020, contributing to delinquency of a minor. Carries a possible penalty of up to $500 fines plus court costs and up to 93 days in jail. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Do you know if Peter is going to be joining us?
Peter is right here on a FaceTime.
Okay, that might not work. Sir, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, sir.
Can you hear?
Heather, are you picking up Mr. Stevens?
Yes, sir, I am. I hear
Yes, I am, Judge.
Okay, all right. Well, Mr. Stevens, thank you. All right, so I've got two files, one on each of you. Same charge, same possible penalty. Ms. Manorino, is there an offer?
No, Your Honor, we've had both of these defendants before for attendance issues related to their children.
All right. Folks, the option today is you plead guilty to the charge or we set the case for trial. I suppose the third option is if you want to get the advice of an attorney, I can let you speak to Mr. Batar. He's our court-appointed attorney and he's available today.
Okay, which case is this for? Is this for Luke or Isabella? I'm kind of confused.
This one is
Let me see what I
Isabella.
got.
Okay, I have an explanation for Isabella if you guys want to hear. I mean,
I don't know if it'll change the offer from the prosecutor, Ms. Manorino.
I mean, I'm willing to hear what the explanation is.
okay, is this for February for this year of 2021?
No, these files are both dated September 24, 20.
Okay, well, what is that for? Because I don't remember anything on Isabella because she attended school. Was there days that she missed? Can you help me out? Because I thought this was for something happened in February.
I mean, the dates that she was missing school going back to September of 2020. The school indicated that, she was dropped. January 29th was the last day that she had attended. She missed 23 days between February 1st and March 4th. Which were because you were having some technical difficulties down in Florida, but she did have a number of absences prior to those issues.
Okay. Well, that was the case in Florida. We had some technical difficulties, and I talked to her teacher after, Miss Baker, and told her what happened, and she apologized that happened. And then I talked to Miss Ursula when I come home, and she said that they never heard nothing from the teacher, so they automatically have to drop her out.
Yeah, prior to that February time, though, there were a number of days that she was absent, going, like I said, going back to September.
Okay, September of 20? Well, we had to get her online. That's what we had problems. What we was going back and forth, getting her online. Because, I mean, she didn't go to school. No one, really did. That was the online case. We had a problem with her computer. We had to get her computer, and we had to get all that set. I mean, that's basically what happened. I mean, it ain't like she wasn't trying not to attend the class. We had some issues going back and forth with Miss Baker.
All right, Ms. Manarino, any offer?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Stevens, Mrs. Stevens, no offer at this time. So the option is talk to the attorney, Mr. Batar, plead guilty, or set the cases for trial. Understood?
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Set the case for trial.
Okay, you can set for bench trial or jury trial. Do you understand the difference?
No, I don't.
Okay, with a bench trial, I'm going to make all the decisions. Both factual questions I'll answer and legal questions I'll answer. With a jury trial, the jury would answer factual questions. I would still answer legal questions. The other thing I can tell you from a practical standpoint, bench trials are faster to schedule and they're also faster to hold.
Yeah, bench trial.
Okay, there's no
Mrs.
other way
Stevens?
around this? I'm just asking.
Not at this point. Ms. Manarino is not making an offer, so it's either plead guilty or set it for trial.
Okay, we'll set for trial for something that happened with technical issues. Okay.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Ms. Stevens, are you asking for a bench trial as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Heather, what's our next date for Ms. Manarino?
We would not have Miss Manarino. She switches over starting, I think, next month. But if she's available, we're open on September 27th or September 29th. It's a Monday or a Wednesday. So I know it doesn't fall on her Thursdays.
Right.
I'm available on the 29th. You said September 29th, Heather?
Yep, that's a Wednesday. Is that okay, Judge? Wednesday?
Yeah. Mr. and Mrs. Stevens, are you available Wednesday on the 29th of September?
Sure. Yes.
Mr. Stevens?
Yes, for sure.
Oh, Michael.
Okay. Anybody got a preference, morning or afternoon?
Morning.
9 a.m.?
Yes.
Morning.
And Ms. Manarino, you'll be all right with your school personnel if you need them?
Yes.
Okay.
Will we be
Folks,
doing
this
that?
will be a lot. Go ahead.
That would be my question, Judge.
I prefer to do it live unless we've got some objections. Mr. and Mrs. Stevens?
Go ahead.
Mr. and Mrs. Stevens, live or on Zoom, what would you prefer?
Live.
Mrs. Stevens, agreed?
Yes.
All right. Ms. Manarino, are you worried about your school personnel?
Yes, just because I know they're, the mornings are a little hectic for them. If I have them appear by Zoom, would that be a problem?
Let's find out. I'm assuming you're talking probably one witness from the schools?
Yes, I can call Principal Pitt this afternoon and find out if she can make that
Okay,
work.
so if she can be here live, we'll have her live. If not, Mr. and Mrs. Stevens, would you object if the witness from the school appeared by Zoom like we're talking today?
No, that's fine.
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, that's helpful, folks. Thanks for being flexible. All right, so we're all agreed, September 29, 9 a.m.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Stevens. Enjoy your afternoon.
Thank you.
All right, Angela, we lost Miss Kanoja somewhere in the mix there.
Oh, no, she left. We were done with the cases from McBride.
Okay.
I'm bringing
Okay.
in Michael Stone, but I do not see his attorney anywhere.
Who is that?
His attorney is David Burgess.
Yep, okay. All right, I think we're done with Angela, aren't we?
No, Mr. Stone is Angela.
Okay.
I think that's my last
All right.
one.
Yes.
All right, and I hate to say this, but I don't have a file in here that's got Josh's name on it. What am I missing?
Nothing. I chatted back to him. He's just been really busy keeping his work going.
I was there for the show. It's always good to see you guys. I miss you all.
All right. Well, you know, we're open, so, you know, if you want to feel like a real attorney again, just come on in.
Oh, I don't know. Well, I don't know. That's a lot of pressure. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much.
Bye, Josh.
Bye, Josh.
Good afternoon, Mr. Stone.
Hello, how you doing, Your Honor?
Great. I'm just watching for Mr. Burgess to come into our waiting room.
Yeah, he said he was in another proceeding.
Not surprising. And good afternoon, Caitlin. We're just waiting for Ms. Hollins on yours.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna step away. Heather will tell me when we get some bodies in.
Letting the attorney in now, Judge. He's in the waiting room.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Mr. Burgess.
Judge, how are you?
Wonderful. Your appearance for Mr. Stone, please.
David Burgess on behalf of Michael Stone, Your Honor.
And do you need a breakout with either Miss Manarino or Mr. Stone?
I do need to speak to Miss Manarino.
We can do that.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Doing it now.
Oh.
Heather, you'll love this when I sent a text out to my benchmates and Mariah about the only 1 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I said the one was against advice of counsel. One of the responses I got back was, you can't fix stupid. You can just schedule it for a jury trial.
Oh my gosh.
Brianna Hollins, please.
Yes.
Ms. Hollins, you are late for court. You're supposed to be in a Zoom room for the 34th District Court at 2.
Oh my God. Okay. Is there any way you can email me the Zoom link to click?
No, that ain't gonna happen, but I'll read it to you.
I mean, I can't do, because I'm in the process of moving out of my house.
And you can't find a pencil?
Keep putting it. Actually, you know what? No, hold on. Do you one better? Okay, I'm in. What's the meeting ID?
491
491
975
975
6074.
6074. And that's it?
That's it.
All right, thank you. I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Ms. Hollins, are you connected? Hello, Ms. Hollins. Ms. Hollins, are you there?
She just chatted to me, Judge, and it says, I am here. Can all of you hear me?
You can respond with no. Mr. Burgess,
Yes, Your Honor.
do we have a plan?
Your Honor, the people have graciously agreed to dismiss the matter against my client since the mother of the kids has pled this morning, or earlier today, I guess.
Okay, so all three of these files dismissed, Ms. Manarino?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Stone, I'm assuming that's okay with you. You're muted, Mr. Stone.
Sorry about that. Yeah, no, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Sorry, I forgot I did that. Sorry.
All right, you're all set. Have a good afternoon,
Thank you, Your
gentlemen.
Honor.
Ms. Manarino.
Thank you,
Thank you very
Judge.
much.
That's it for me, right?
Correct.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Take care, Angela.
Dan, I think that's it for you too, unless we can get this. There we go. Ms. Hollins, are you connected? Now we got video at least.
I instructed her to re-sign in because she says that she keeps talking and we're not hearing. So I think she's going to try again.
Thank you.
And here she comes.
Still connecting.
Brianna, are you on? She's still chatting, asking if we can hear her.
All right, I'm gonna get her on this. Tell her to answer her phone. I'll call her back.
Okay.
Hello?
Ms. Hollins, I've got you on the speakerphone because we can't seem to get you connected on audio.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm
Sorry.
moving, so like the Wi-Fi and everything inside the house is cut off.
No problem.
But I couldn't hear anything.
All right, so I've got a file for November 17, 2020. The charge is violation of parental responsibility. The possible penalty is up to 93 days in jail, up to $500 fines plus court costs. Do you understand that?
Yes.
And Miss Foley Carter, is there an offer?
There is, Your Honor. It's 771.1 for a term of, I guess, 9 months now, with no court
Okay.
cost.
Thank you. All right, Ms. Hollins, how many children do you have in the Huron School District?
Now I have 2.
Okay, so the offer is if you plead guilty to the charge, we'll hold this case open for 9 months. At the end of 9 months, as long as we have no more attendance issues and you don't go out and commit a crime spree, then it'll be dismissed. So no new criminal charges, no problems with the kids. Case will be dismissed at the end of 9 months. You understand that?
Yes, we've gotten everything situated with the house now. I'm moving out of it, and everything should be okay from here on out. It was the issue with the home that I was in.
Is that the Ash Street address?
Yes.
Do you have a new address I can put on the file, ma'am?
Yes, 14130 The Hayland.
Can you spell that?
SPAHELIN.
S like Sam, P like Paul?
No. T as in Tom.
S, T, Tom, A like Apple.
HELIN.
And where's that at?
That's in Detroit.
Zip code.
48223.
Thank you. All right, so you understand the offer from the people, from the prosecutor?
Yes.
All right, and are you prepared today to go forward without an attorney, or would you like to speak to a court-appointed attorney?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. Did I give you enough information to make a decision?
Yes.
And what's your decision, ma'am?
Okay, wait, no. So I have a question. Me pleading guilty, once this is over with, will this be on my record as like?
It will show, if law enforcement runs your record, it would show that you had a conviction and it was dismissed 9 months later. Everybody in the system understands that it was some kind of a delayed sentence. So fast forward, it's a year down the road, you apply for a new job and they ask on the application, do you have any criminal convictions on your record? You can say no, and that would be a truthful statement. As long as everything works the way it's supposed to.
Okay. So as of right now, this is showing up as like a.
Right now, it's not showing up anywhere because it's not in the system because there's no conviction yet. It's in our system. I mean, it's in our computer system here at the court saying you got a pending charge.
I think I get what you're saying.
Right.
Okay. So, okay, yes, I have no choice at this point.
Well, you can you do, ma'am, I don't want you to say that because you do have choices. I can let you talk to the attorney.
No.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Okay, I understand everything. It's just a lot.
Okay.
A lot going on.
So tell me what was going on back in November that the kiddos weren't making it to school.
Number one, I was very sick. Last year I had a lot of health issues. And then on top of that, the house that I was living in wasn't livable. So we had to keep going from place to place. The landlord did not want to fix up the home. Actually in the process of suing her at this moment because she scammed me and Wayne Metro. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot going on. I'm actually grabbing my things out of here today because they had been holding it in this house from her.
Okay.
So it's just a nightmare. So my baby kind of suffered, but she made it throughout the rest of the school year and she did pass. So this school year I have everything sorted out. I have proper help. Her dad has moved here now and he's helping me with everything else.
Okay. Are the kids back in here on schools this fall?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if you're having any problems.
They'll both be at Summit.
Okay. If you're having any problems getting them to Summit, then you reach out to Christine Oswald at the court.
Christine who?
Oswald, Oswald.
Okay.
She runs our juvenile program.
Okay.
If you're having problems, she can tune you into some resources. If you can write down a phone number, I'll give you the phone number.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry if you hear a lot of background noise. We're like in and out of the U-Haul truck.
No, you're fine.
Okay, what's the number?
734-941-4463.
941 63. And her name is Christine Oswald.
And her extension is 260.
Okay.
All right, good luck. Good luck with the move. If you're having any problems, contact Miss Oswald.
I definitely will. Thank you, guys.
You're welcome, ma'am. All right, you two, that wraps it up for the day. Thank you very much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye, thank you.
Shutting down.